trying to describe these things. They're sort of a amber colour, and they notice the fins on them, the brown colour on top, and they do have a slightly marbled texture on the side of them. Probably can't see them, but down there I can see one down there and another one there. Oh, there's the third one too. But what's interesting is that it has expanded gyrations on the sides, and the tail structure makes me think of a whitebait, and also they're jellyish. They're a gelatinous feeling fish. They feel more like a solid bloody starfish, jellyfish, or plankton or something. Sort themselves out.
Seems to be plenty of food there, so it's the kind of stuff they eat.
I can't imagine they'll scoot off in a hurry, but yeah, making it muddy,
yeah. I am making it muddy. Not my intention. Why don't I just lower the bucket down? Oh, that's your buggers. Oh. There you go, jelly like. Jellyfish.
Should put a ruler on them, but those bigger ones would easily be, don't know, 150 mils.
They're actually missing the shade.
I was just thinking they're probably not so keen on the sun.
No.
I wonder if they'll find their way up there or down there. If they actually move much when
There's quite a bit of water in the culvert, you might quite like that. So they look quite panicked in the fast flowing water.
It'd be a bugger if they were sitting out in the open here in the bloody here in the, yeah, well.
Oh, here in the front fins are deep finders. Just squeaking them along, aren't they? Or maybe that's how they get around on the shallows.
They'll be happier here.
Cool, anyway, I've got to go back to work.
They are bloody jumping. Yep, ideally they should really mix the water together slowly, but they're probably having a lot of option at the moment. And I'd say they'd be getting a bit dopey being in here too, but that water in here is a bit cooler, to be honest. But yeah, no, they'll probably freak out a bit having this cooler, fresher water.
Look at them though, they are struggling, it's cute.
You just about hardly see them when they go into the dapple light there, and no, the beta temperature change will be what's freaking them out. They suddenly go,
Alright.
As long as they don't get sort of shimmies or anything stupid, they'll be right. The tropical fish will do that. I don't know about cold water fish.
Might upset the local population here though.
How's that?
Well, they're probably living quite happily, and then suddenly there's a whole school of fish from somewhere else.
Oh yeah, it's quite, I mean this waterway probably covers a hell of each of the valleys that goes up. There'll be little bloody streams and culverts and things, so. It's later in the day, in the evening actually. I'm just coming along having a not where the creek's been cleaned out. There's another spot further up, but there's a few of them. But I'm just looking along here with this filtery thing, and as you can see, there's more hiding in the little pools. So I'll pick them up in a moment. I actually spotted these ones a wee while ago. They were sitting further up in the little trickle there where the waterfall is. I can see a small, there's a small one there now. There is a small one up in there. A small eel. Trying to climb up the bank and I can't quite make it, so we'll pick them up too. There's another one here. A little one, he's just moved, we'll grab him now. Seems to be a few down in the port.
Yeah, heaps that way.
Now this fish in the bowl here, I've got a little frog in my hand as well. This fish in the bowl, when I was moving some last night in the car, I heard a splash and I actually looked around and made sure none had jumped out. I couldn't see none. So that was about 8 o'clock last night, 7 or 8 o'clock last night. And this morning, I've get in there, frog. This morning I've went to open my car to get a wee bit of chewing gum out, and sitting on the seat I saw flick flick was there fish there, which was still alive and flicking around on my seat, and by some great fluke ended up by a piece of tissue paper. So obviously the residual moisture was just enough to keep it alive through the night. So they've gone from about 8 o'clock last night to around about 8:30 or so this morning, surviving out of water. And I put him in the bowl here, there's a bit of water, and he's got the tissue paper that was stuck to him and with him to get off. And basically it looked okay. There's a bit of red around the gills and the fins were just starting to dry out a bit, but was otherwise still alive. And was panting a bit when I put him back in there, but he's now actually got some body movement back. So it's pretty fascinating that he could survive you know, a good 12 hours out of water. Now, having said that, I have seen tropical fish in the past that have flicked themselves out of the tank and have found them dried later on and thrown them back in the water, and not always, but sometimes they will come back to life once they rehydrate. And looking at these characters in the creek, they seem to survive quite happily with just a minimal amount of water, just keeping their skin damp. Wouldn't have wanted to be in the car much longer because the sun was just starting to come up, so it was going to get pretty warm there soon.